Searched for love, black with brown skin, ordinary like your neighbor. I was that teenager who wore regular clothes and searched for love in the world, like watching children run and play hide and seek with the speed of a track star runner. I thought love was the main sense. So I embraced what I smelt and heard, tasted, saw, and felt with anxiety and goosebumps that read on my brown skinned arms. I never had to clock in because I searched for love beyond dark hours, which made midnight and early mornings were my favorites because I was exposed to the best love making ever. Like tasting the richest banana pudding in the world, I clocked in without ever taking a vacation because I fell in love in such a tunnel of captivity. I searched for love and associated love with a magnetic body that kept me hooked and high, orgasm after orgasm, as if it was a children's game, experiencing imitation and fun, yet I played without toys and made a lot of noise. My ears were attracted to the sound of love, and my body was attracted to its soft and pale skin, and the hairs on its body intertwined with mine, but never turned loose, as if growing was part of the plan. I searched for love beyond many nights of making love as a chef prepares and carefully bakes. It was hot and heavy, but disappointed proceeded after mealtime. The show was over, but started again as if I was on a difficult contract without lasting benefits. Everything went fast, like watching a motorcyclist speed around block 13 a million times without change, progress, improvement, and purpose. I searched for love until I finally understood the game. I stopped opening the oven and letting my addiction simmer in where I desired her. I wanted the lights on. I was tired of sitting behind the stove watching sin excite my precious and blessed body. I desired life and order and discipline to continue teaching me how to love, breathe, and flourish with true love. At that moment, the veil was removed from the caramel cake and flesh, no longer searching for love on the east and best sweets. Love rescued me and guided my mind, body, and soul as I excited the dark tunnel of captivity. Love that was easy, hidden, and convenient beyond dark chocolate or vanilla ice cream. I heard his voice and followed the true way of love. I searched for love and found my heavenly Father. I searched for love and found my heavenly Father. I found true love. Good afternoon, everybody. Search for Love is actually a poem here taken out of the second edition of Words from the Heart, a collection of poetry and prose. If you don't have the first edition, I recommend you all get the first edition, read the first edition. There's always something new or changed or revised inside of any second edition or added in a second edition of a book. And so this here is the second edition that I read. And so love, we know, many of us know about love. Some of us don't know about the love, the true love. We know about the love that makes us feel good and that makes us happy and that gives us goosebumps and chills all down our back or even on our arms and our neck and all over. And so I was inspired to write this poem here. Let me go back to it. Searched for love as I was just, experiencing as a young teenager, just trying to figure out, explore, and discover love. What is love? And so then I thought love was just like a feeling. I didn't really know what like true love is. And so I thought it was just like the smiling and the touching and the intimacy. I didn't really know about true love, which is God. I went to church, y'all, but to really discover like true love, that took a long time. That took many years for me to understand and to know true love, which is God, and just the experience and satisfaction to actually be in love as well, not just in love, capitalized, but also in love in this type of intimate type of way. And then, of course, that happened before and during just marriage as well. And so God rescued me. Before he rescued me, I discovered love. And again, it wasn't easy. So if you are a teenager, a young adult even, and you're just trying to figure out about just love, and not just love, but self-love. I did not love myself as I should have, just being so young and naive. And that happens to many of us who are, teenagers growing up in school and just even as adults. It takes time for us to figure out what is love. Is it the valuables, the candy, the cars, the things that we value like the most, that we can touch and we can pay for in life? But I really didn't know what true love was. And so even after that, discovering true love, which is God, who rescued me out of that very difficult relationship that I was in. But then self-love, I did not have that. I didn't know how to love myself and to appreciate who I was, because I was in a toxic relationship. I was in a dark place, years in my life. And so, of course, it's going to be difficult, first of all, if you don't know about true love. And then on top of that, if you just don't know how to love yourself, who you are, your fingers, your eyes, your body, just your mind, embracing your mind, and just the blessed person you are. And so God revealed that to me, and that came just over time, even now, just thriving boldly, learning, and just embracing life and just who I am as a woman. And again, that takes time. That's nothing that happens on like a snap of a light or just like that, to be able to discover love, but also appreciating who you are, which allows you to discover self-love, to start to embrace the person you are, the valuable, worth person you are, everything about you, your mind, your body, your soul, your health, the physical and also spiritual part of you as well. So if you are lost, you're lonely, you're in a difficult relationship, you don't know what love is, you don't know who is true love, and you're still searching for love, know that there is hope. But make sure you get this book here. If you don't have the first edition of Words from the Heart, I recommend you get the first edition. As stated, there are some poems and proses in this book that are maybe not in this book here or in both books, and I've kind of revised some of the poems and added in the first edition. There are inspirational quotes. In the second edition, there are not any quotes here in this book, but more poems and proses in this book. So make sure you get this book. There's hope. Don't give up. Love yourself. You're worth it. You will discover love. You don't have to sell yourself. You don't have to go out there, ladies, sleeping with anybody. You don't have to, just take anything in life, any man in life. You don't have to do this and do that to even feel love. And I know it's hard being a teenager, young adult, and just being lost and blinded, not even knowing what is love. And so you're chasing after what you think is love, but it's not love. And I had to realize that after 13 years that what I was chasing was not love. And so all those many years, I was just lost and blind. I didn't know what love was until I discovered true love. And then I began to embrace myself. I began to embrace self-love, to even love myself more, to start taking care of my mind, my body, my soul, my spiritual life as well, my spiritual relationship with Jesus Christ, which is a growing process. So if you don't have these books, read these books. Don't just swipe your card or go on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and you buy it and you set it aside there at your desk. Read these books, including my next book, Thriving Boldly. Anybody who's on that journey with growing mentally, physically, spiritually, you are on that journey of growing intentionally. You need to read that book, my next book, Thriving Boldly. That's my next poetry and prose collection. Inspirational, powerful, fascinating, mind-blowing. It's going to touch your life, your heart. It's going to change your life. So you need to read that book. You need to tell somebody else about that book. If you don't know what love is, true love is. If you don't know anything about self-love, self-awareness, appreciating your life, your journey, your ups and your downs and your struggles in life, and times when you're just wondering, what am I going through? Why am I coming up with these kind of thoughts? What is it? Why am I going around in a circle, another circle in this bad relationship? Or I don't understand or know what love is. It takes storms and struggles for a breakthrough to happen. And that will happen. But you have to have hope and faith and never give up. Stay encouraged, ladies and gentlemen as well. Men go through it also. So you're not alone. Matter of fact, you're never alone. I experienced it. God blessed me. He opened my eyes to be able to understand, to discover true love. Things change. My whole life changed. And I give him all the praise, the glory, and the honor. So ladies and gentlemen, there is hope. Love is not just balloons or chocolate candy or just the kisses or the smiles and the early mornings, late nights, conversation, the text messages, the buying of clothes and jewelry. Is deeper than that. It's more than that. I didn't know. But God blessed me with a breakthrough. And now I do know. And so I want you to know that there's hope. If you're in that same situation, if you're experiencing it now, today on Valentine's Day, I call it Love Day. We love every day, not just on February 14th. Every single day. And I look forward to this day, actually. Just growing up as a teenager. It was fun, you have a good time. It's Valentine's Day. You love candies and flowers. I never been one that was like huge on like flowers and chocolate candy. Very simple but grateful, thankful woman, young adult growing up. I was content and satisfied with just someone telling me that they loved me and etc. Okay, so if you're there in a dark place and you're lost, you don't know what love is, you're still trying to figure it out, Know that you're not alone, that there's hope, that there is some powerful content, some books out there, these books here, that you should definitely read, and also The Turning Point. Memoirs, okay, of determination, hope, faith, loss, love, and resilience. You need this book, okay? There's content in this book that does touch on just love, how I was resilient when I went through those difficult relationships, and just trying to figure out just love, and not just that type of romance type of love, but just people in general, dealing with people who are unloving. And we all deal with that. You may be dealing with somebody right now, and it's hard to maybe love them, or you're trying to figure out why they're not loving. That's life. You're going to have people like that. But you know what? God first loved you, us, me. And so we should still love as well. Love will always win. Whether in a workplace, a relationship, out in public, family, friends. Love is deep, but true love is powerful. And when you discover Him, your life will change. Now, you won't be perfect, but it will change. Your life will change. You will start to grow intentionally on purpose. Then you will begin to thrive boldly with confidence and courage, and on purpose, and in and everything that you do in life. Even when you love, you give love, you share love, you make love, everything. It will be on purpose for greater, bigger, better reason. So if you're struggling, that's hope, ladies. There is hope, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I also have another poem that I wanted to read as well. For you, ladies and gentlemen, those who are still like in that dark space right now, and you're wondering, why am I single? Why am I still going through relationship issues? Is it just me that I feel single, that I am single, and I don't know what love is? That I'm still thinking that bedroom is just about love. I'm single and praying I meet a respectful young man, unlike the ones I've met in the past. Somebody different. Somebody who will love me for me, who God created me to be. God-fearing, fearfully and wonderfully made, and nothing less, as if I'm a piece of trash or lifeless human, an instrument for sex, fun, and play, and then garbage. I'm praying for somebody, a man who will love me like Christ, and not for anything under my clothes. I know about these guys. It's unbelievable, but real. I don't want anybody. I need a man that's special, somebody who I can grow old with, and who will treat me like a young lady. Not somebody who craves my body more than they desire a relationship with Christ. I'm praying for somebody whose values are bigger and better, whose values my heart and desires to become one. One. Hello, world. I'm waiting patiently for my Boaz. I know he's on his way, so I'm praying for that day when God unites him with me. Somebody special. The clock is ticking. It's over a decade, and here I am. I'm still here and still standing. I'm looking in the mirror and praying for somebody. That spouse, not just anybody, but somebody God sent. I know he's listening and will answer my prayers. My faith will prove it. Yay! It's finally happened. He made it happen. God blessed me with somebody, and I'm thankful. To God be the glory. He blessed me with the God-fearing man I prayed for without ever knowing he'd be the one until now. God bless me with the real man. That's somebody, again, another form here taken out of Words from the Heart, the second edition. Prayer is powerful. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are praying for somebody, and I want to talk even more so like with the ladies, you are with the women. If you are praying for someone, don't give up. There is hope. I prayed for about 13 years, even in my mess and my struggles, my difficult relationship. And it was not easy sometimes to even have like faith, like, is God really gonna give me a breakthrough? Am I really gonna discover or find that guy that's gonna knock me off my feet, who's gonna take care of me, who's gonna love me for who I am, and not just my mind, my body, who's really going to love me, but first of all, love Jesus Christ first. And so I just kept going. I didn't give up, I persevered. And somewhere there in my heart, I knew that God was going to make it happen. And he did. It happened. And I thank God for my husband, my spouse, Anthony Lindsey, an amazing, loving, handsome young man, God-fearing man, father, brother as well. He blessed me. And that was after 13 years, you all. So if you're in that situation, you're kind of like in a friends for benefits, or just in a friendship with someone, or you don't know where it's going. It's messy, it's chaotic, it's ugly on some days, good and bad, ups and downs. Don't give up. Know that there's hope. Love yourself. Keep praying. Keep praying. Position yourself in the right environment and space. Sometimes it takes that. You're in a totally different environment where God wants you to be, and you may or may not know it, but I was in the right place at the right time, where God blessed me to discover, to find this man who's now my husband, my spouse. I didn't give up. I did not give up. And so he was beyond my Boaz, someone that I dreamed of, but it became a reality. God blessed me. I'm married now, happily married, with a beautiful daughter. And it's possible for you ladies, for you gentlemen. Never give up, and know that you're not alone in whatever you're going through today. I searched, but then God blessed me to find love, true love, and then also love. I became in love, and then joined hands, got married, y'all. I was married now. So I have another poem for you ladies and gentlemen. You can take something, some content, some encouragement, inspiration also from any and every book that I've written, okay? A phenomenal woman. You're a virtuous woman, beautiful and sweet and phenomenal, just like me. You're the light that made every fight and desire to live right. You're a phenomenal woman, just like me. No wonder your heart is filled with love and compassion. You're a child of God. You're bold and courageous and filled with joy, smiles, and gratitude. Because of his grace and mercy, you embrace hugs and love to make love. You're a phenomenal woman, just like me. You're a jewel and special treat to all the young ladies you meet. Everyone loves your sassy attitude. You're wise and disciplined, respectful, giving, and supportive to many, as a neighbor should be. And your significant other never worries if you're a cheat, because he knows he can trust you even while he's asleep. You embrace your hands in the kitchen, on paper, and to all you feed. You're that kind of woman, phenomenal, just like me. You're a God-fearing woman with imperfections, blemishes, and scars of life and traumas. You're a blessing to all the young girls in the world. You're a praying woman who never gives up, even in the middle of storms and tragedy. You're strong and phenomenal, just like me. I love your zeal. You brighten the day of those who are down and weak, lost and lonely. You inspire men and boys to make better choices, to live right, and to help the elderly. Your children respect you and praise God. You're a great example and phenomenal woman, just like me. Patience is a part of your name, and everyone knows it. You're selfless and obedient, and a dedicated follower of Jesus Christ. You love to worship him and glorify his holy name. And when you rise, you encourage others to embrace their precious lives. Your actions speak louder than what you preach, and everyone thinks you're cool, down to earth, and funny. Ladies, you're more valuable than silver and gold, jewels, pearls, and diamonds. You're blessed and highly favored, just like me. We're phenomenal women. That's another poem in here, ladies, for you. Dedicated this poem for you. Embrace it, read it. Never give up in your situations in life, relationship, family, love, anything. There's always a greater meaning, a message in your mess in life. Keep the hope, keep the faith, keep praying, and stay encouraged. If you have to get to a point to where you're just moved and motivated, like at the edge of your seat to start writing, like starting a journal, do that. I didn't do that. God awakened me during a restless night, and that's when I started writing. From then on, that changed my life. My life changed from then on. I picked up my mobile phone, went to the notes section. I just started writing, releasing my thoughts, my feelings, my ideas, everything that was buried in my heart, because I knew I was going to share it with you. I wanted to inspire you, to encourage you, to motivate you, to empower somebody out there who may be struggling or in a dark place or going through adversity or obstacles, and you think that there's no way out possible. But there is hope, and I'm a living testimony of it. I discovered my calling in the middle of mess of storms. It wasn't a perfect day, happy celebration, or anything like that. Nothing like that. It was the total opposite. But now I'm sitting here today to let you know that even in what you're going through now, God is getting ready to do something big, better, and greater in your life. That if you have not discovered what you're supposed to be doing, your purpose, your love, your passion, that mess, that storm, that darkness that you're in may be the exact blessing that you need, the exact situation, circumstance, the perfect one that's going to help you discover what's going to help somebody else out, help save another life. But that's going to also satisfy your mind, your heart, your body, and soul. It's going to get you back on your feet. It's going to change your mind, your thoughts. And then you're going to start living on purpose. Any and everything that you say and that you do is going to be on purpose. You're going to start eating better, living right, giving right, loving right. You're going to start studying his word, reading more, just doing things that are going to also make you happier and healthier that you know that you should be doing. And it takes many years and years to get there. And so thriving boldly, that's why that book is for you. I'm thriving boldly. I'm I'm not perfect. That book is not about perfection. But I have faith. I'm thriving boldly. If you're not there, if you don't think you're there, if you're clueless or lost, that book is for you. Because even in your struggles, you're still growing. But now it's time for that next level, to where now you are consciously growing intentionally. You're trying to get somewhere. You want to get somewhere on purpose. You want to do right. You want to eat healthier. You want to be in an environment or have a better job that's going to allow you to be with your family. Take time for your friends and take time for yourself. Embrace self-love. Love yourself. Take time to treat yourself, to celebrate who you are, who you are blessed to be. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that. Take time for you as well. Don't forget about you. Your health, your mind is important. Your mental health. That's what these books are about here. Your mind, your body, your soul becoming stronger and wiser. Getting the tips and the content, information that's going to help you grow on purpose, that's going to help you discover what you've been wanting or desiring your whole life. Encouragement, inspiration that's going to bless you, that's going to help change your life and help somebody else as well. So I want to say thank you. If you don't have these books, these reads, please order them. You can order these books, Barnes & Noble, Amazon. You can also visit my website at KaylaJordan-Lindsey.com or send me an email at write@KaylaJordan-Lindsey.com, and I can forward you the information as well. But I look forward to seeing every single person on this planet with my next book, Thriving Boldly. That book is for you. Those who are watching this video now, it's for you. We're thriving. You're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to go somewhere. You're trying to do better, live right. You're trying to discover something, your passion. You're trying to achieve goals, accomplish something in life, but you're still struggling. But you're still also wondering, are you growing? You're unsure. You have doubt. You don't know what's going on. Low self-esteem. Your confidence is gone. No, keep the confidence. Keep the hope, the faith. Stay encouraged. Stay positive. Never give up. Keep that smile. Be thankful. Be appreciative, because you're going somewhere. You're still growing. But now it's time to grow on purpose, to be aware, more conscious of your growth process. Thriving boldly. Words of hope and encouragement to help bless your life. Thriving boldly. That's my next collection of poetry and prose. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you all of my family, my friends, my readers. Thank you. And I love each and every one of you. God bless.